Welcome back to the Crochet Corrado. So it's my friends at Yarnspirations.com. This is week 3 of this stitch along with Granny Goes Random Crochet Blanket using Red Heart Bitty Stripes. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on the corners of the blanket. There's only 4 of these, and you would have noticed in week 2 those particular motifs of doing the halves were a lot faster than doing the fulls. So these are going to be even half the time than these ones here. So when you look at the particular pattern, we have a crochet diagram available for you. It's right here, and you're going to be following it up and then going back and forth. There's 9 rows, just like there was on the square and also the half square. In the particular layout that you'll see, that these are going to be right here on the corner. So we're going to get started with your 5mm size H crochet hook today. We're going to be starting off with the main color. So if I look at the last one I just did in week 2, we're starting off with our main color. So we do 2 rows of each one of the colors that we have, and then we finish off with the main color, just with the 1 row. So there's a total of 9. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's begin this particular quarter square. So create a slip knot to begin, and you need to chain a total of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch into the beginning chain and yarn over, pull through for the center circle. So then the loose end, just wrap it around like you did with the other 2 motifs that we did, and we're going to begin row number 1. Like the half square, the edging is going to be similar. So you're going to start off with, you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to put in 3 double crochets into your center point. Go right up over top of that straggler to bury that in, and you can use your tapestry needle to hide that in later. So that's already row number 1. So we're just going to turn our work and do row number 2. Row number 2, we're going to focus on the first one and the last turning chain here to get the sequence to start properly. So to begin, we're going to chain 3, and in this very beginning, it was like that half square. You're going to put in 3 double crochet. So it gives you a total count of 4 if the chain 3 counts as 1. And then I just need you to bounce all the way over here to the turning chain and apply 4 double crochets into the turning chain itself. Don't go into a space, go right into the chain work and apply 4 double crochet. Just like that. And then you're going to end that color. So we're going to trim it, pull it through, and then just use your tapestry needle to hide it in like we did on the other motifs. I'd recommend you probably do it at the same time, just get it over and done with so you don't have a lot of tails left over at the end. And bury the yarn on this side of the work before you turn. Okay, and 3 times back and forth is the better way to go. I just did 2. My tail's a little short, but we don't want to waste yarn today, do we? Of course not. Okay, so we're going to just have that in. So weave those in every time you're going to finish. And you might also want to weave in the beginning one, just like you did with the other ones in the motifs. So weave in your tails and then turn your work. And this is where we finished, so we have to turn it around and start exactly where we finished to keep it in sync. So let's begin row number 3. So 3 and 4 is going to be the same color. So in the very last one here, this was the last double crochet, you were going to just attach it with a slip stitch. Chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, and in the same space as the slip stitch, you are going to put in 3 double crochet. So the edges will always have a total of 4. Okay, so we're not ready for the other edge because it's too far away. So there's a space in between, and you will apply 3 double crochet into that space. So we're back to the 3 double crochet in each space if it's not an edge. Sorry about the cat. And then right at the end of the turning chain, there will be 4 double crochet. She was just outside in the rain and she's all wet. Okay, so you're gonna go right to the edge. I know. And then you're going to turn your work and begin row number 4. Let me just deal with the cat. Row number 4 is just like starting row number 3, so you'll chain 3, and then you'll put in 3 double crochet into the beginning one, so that gives you a total count of 4 on the edge, and then you just bounce your way across. So in each of the spaces, just 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Next space, 1, 2, and 3, and then your edge 1 here of the turning chain is going to be 4 double crochet. So this is all that it is. It's really not a big deal for this particular motif. It's going to go relatively quickly. And so you'll finish off your yarn, you'll weave in the edge. So now you got 5 more rows to do. So you'll do 2 rows of the main color, 2 rows again of the moonbeam, which is this one, and then 1 more row of the main color to make this work. And so how you just did the last row is going to be exactly the same. It's just going to get bigger and bigger. I'll be back at the end of that, so just continue to build this out, and I'll see you at the end in a moment. So now I have 9 rows complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I just weave in my ends. If you've made 1 already, you just got 3 more to do. And then you're going to join me next week, and we're going to begin the assembly process, and as well as the final border, which is actually pretty easy. So let's see you then, and we hope you're enjoying the stitch along, and make sure you post your work in progress online. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.